Hey guys, it's Colin. This is my version of Maycomb, the town from To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Right now I'm standing over the center of the town where the courthouse, the post office, the jail, and Mr. Underwood's house is. And if you go down into the courthouse, this is where most of the book, the majority of the second half, takes place in the courthouse between Atticus defending Tom Robinson against Bob Ewell. Now, set in the 1930s, small southern town, and Tom Robinson, being a black man, stands no chance in the court, but Atticus feels that he needs to do this. Going back out, you can see the other half of town where all the houses are, and then in here is the county clerk's office, the other attorneys, all the offices that go along with the court. Here and here. Coming around the left side of the circle is the post office. Just in here, easy counter space for people to be in there. Going around towards the jail, small, 2 people in there. And then going over to the Maycomb Tribune office and Mr. Underwood's apartment, which is above there. Office, Mr. Underwood's apartment. And coming back down into the street. The first house here on the left belongs to Cecil Jacobs, girl that goes to school as Scout, one of the main characters, the narrator of the book. The second house here on the right never mentions who lives in the house, so I just put the house in to fill the gap. This house here on the left, Mr. Avery's house, and right next here, Miss Maudie's house with her azaleas out front. Turning around, you can see Miss Dubos's house and her front porch that she stands on to antagonize everybody in town. Miss Hatterford's house. And then in between Miss Hatterford's house and the Finch's house, the book mentions a stone wall, so I felt that it would be significant to put the stone wall in there. The Finch's house. And Miss Crawford's house, the last one on this side. Going across the road is the Radley house. The Radleys are kind of that town. Every town has one. It's that family that never really fits in. There's outcasts. No one really knows much about them. House is all overgrown and dark looking. And over here's the school. The way the book explains it was the school was small and wasn't very many classrooms. So I just put a few classrooms in down at the bottom, and then 2 more up top. I'm going to say right now I apologize for the recording. It's a little slow. I don't know why. Right here, between the schoolhouse and the Radley house, there's a fence that Jem climbs over after Nathan Radley shoots a shotgun off the back porch to scare them away. And then the steel door in the Radley house it can't be opened without a lever or a button or a pressure plate, and there is none here, so you can't get in. Now in the book, the kids aren't supposed to go past the Radley house during the summertime, and they aren't supposed to go up too far that California can't yell to them. Not only did I build the outsides of the houses, but I also did the insides. You can see all of them. They have a table and upstairs, like where a bedroom would be, and then just other furnishings in the house. All of them. Every single one of them. I'm doing this as an English project that got assigned about a month and a half ago, and I'm just finishing up now. As you can see, it takes a lot of time to do all this. I'd say probably the hardest part about this project was trying to get everything perfect, because in your mind's eye you never really think things are perfect, and you always try and go back and fix something, and you're always changing things and building more things. So I've probably redone this about 4 or 5 times. Not the whole thing, but gone through and redone things. And it wasn't actually till about 2 weeks ago with the new update 1.1 where they added the people eggs. That was when I was able to put the villagers in. So again, just saying how as time goes, you put more stuff in and more effort goes into it. You can see right now in the statistics, I have 2.56 days played on this, which is a lot of time. It's like 62 hours or 61 hours. And it wasn't so much of a burden because I'm doing something I enjoy doing, and I feel that it signifies what it needs to do. Just so you don't think that you type in a few buttons and the whole house pops up, see what it takes to build something. Going back to that, just seeing the wall, just building a wall real quick. It does take time because you do have to build every little thing, and it's annoying when you make mistakes like that. You have to go back and get rid of them. So just finishing that up. Back there, and then just as you can see, the world that I've built actually goes past the render distance of the game, which you can change, but right now I have it on normal. But if I change it to far, it says 64-bit Java installations recommended. So basically what it is, it goes past the normal render distance. So to see the whole thing at one time, you kind of have to go up, crank the render distance all the way up, let it load for about 30 seconds, then you can really see the full thing. Like, kudos to the guy that created this, Notch. He really has done something wonderful here. You know, minus the whole don't expect to be impressed by the graphics. And going around here, full circle. Well, I hope everyone learned something from this. I've had a lot of fun doing this, and it has taken a lot of time. So with that, I bid you farewell.